In the flicker of a kick stream's glow, Bobby Costa's where the good vibes flow. A yappin' maestro, chilling with ease, spinning tales that aim to please. From Boston's core, he's true and proud. Celtic socks pads, he'll shout it loud. With a mic and a smirk, he's setting the tone. Impressions so sharp, they cut to the bone. He'll do Niro, gritty and raw, or Kermit the Frog without a flaw. From Biden's drawl to a wicked Stallone, his voices make chat feel right at home. The fans keep typing, they're hooked on his vibe. Each story's a spark, each clip a live wire. But deep in his heart, there's a restless beat. Bobby's got dreams that are calling his feet.
One stream mid-yap with the chat on fire. A DM slid in cryptic dire. Fenway at midnight by the green monster's wall. Answer the call or the spirit will fall.
He chuckled at first, thought it was a prank, but his gut said go, so he didn't think. Grabbed his Bruins cap with a clover so green, stepped into the night for a fate unforeseen. At Fenway's edge where the shadows creep, a cloaked figure stood, their voice low and deep. Bobby, you're more than a streamer's fame. You're chosen to play in a mystical game. They handed a map, tattered arcane, with riddles that whispered a triumph and pain. Save Boston's soul, its sports and its lore, or the city's heart beats nevermore.
Through cobblestone streets he followed the trail, past Old North Church where the ghost set sail. In a smoky alley a specter arose, Sox umpire shade with a glare that froze.
Prove your gift, kid with voices so true. A fade in the mist, your journey is through.
Bobby nailed Pesci, all fire and grit. The ghost gave a nod and the path was lit. The map led him next to the Charles River's bend, where a ghostly ship rocks, no beginning or end. A crew of old Pats fans with scars and cheers demanded a tale to outshine the beers.
Bobby spun a saga, Brady's last score, so epic, so wild, they begged him for more. They tossed him a compass, edged with a star. Keep going, Bobby, the end's still far.
Through Quincy's markets, the trail grew strange, where whispers of witches made the air change. A banshee appeared with a curse to unfold. Boston's teams will crumble, their stories untold.
Bobby stood tall with the mimicry spell, channeled Belichick's growl, sent her back to hell.
Her wail turned to dust and the night was his. A hero was rising where a streamer once lived. The map pointed north to a Salem wood, where shadows dance where no mortal should. A phantom coachman with a Red Sox grin said, race me, Costa, if you dare to win.
Bobby's impressions became his steed, mimicking Lightning McQueen at a breakneck speed. He left the ghost stunned in a cloud of dust, earned a key of jade, for his heart was just.
Now deep in the earth, neath the harbor's cave, lay a chamber of echoes, both wicked and brave. A siren saying curses, a sports team's demise. Her voice like a blade, cutting through the skies. But Bobby fired back with the Morgan Freeman hum. His cadence so smooth, her power was done. She shattered to miss, left a ring of light, guiding him onward through the endless night.
The trail wound up to a lighthouse sold, its beacon burned with a fire untold. A keeper appeared with the Celtics glare. Tell me a story, make the heavens stare. Bobby wove a yarn, a bird's fadeaway shot, so vivid the stars rearranged on the spot. The keeper bowed low, gave a scroll of flame. Your heart's the key, Bobby, to the sacred game.
Through Bunker Hill's fields where the past still fights, he faced rebel shades in the moon's pale light. They challenged his wit with a test of lore, prove Boston's spirit or walk here no more.
Bobby's yap took flight with a tail so grand, avoid his grand slam that shook the land. They roared their approval, gave a sword of oak, its blade carved with names of the heroes who spoke.
The map's final mark was the garden's gate, where champions ghost stood to decide his fate. Rustlin' or Havlickin' more, their eyes like a storm on a distant shore.
You fought for a soul with your voice and your spark, restored what was fading in the city's heart.
They crowned him with the mic forged in gold and fire, a legend now born from a streamer's desire. Back in his chair with the stream still live, chat sense a change like a spark revived. Bobby just grinned with his usual flair, yapping about pizza like he'd never been there.
But his eyes held a glint of the trials he'd known, the ghosts, the battles, the seeds he'd sown. He's more than a streamer, he's a tale untold, the ballad of Bobby, forever bold.
Now fans still tune in from near and far to catch Bobby's vibes like a shooting star. He'll mimic a coach or a president's call, each Weiss Sulemi, I'm a walking Amar.